Welcome to the Broadalbin-Perth National Junior Honor Society virtual induction ceremony. This is truly a very special night, and I thank all of you for tuning in. At this time, would everybody please stand as Owen Company will recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please remain standing for the national anthem.
Parents, relatives, and friends, it's a great honor to be able to share this event with you, our National Junior Honor Society members, and the 56 students being inducted into the National Junior Honor Society tonight. We've been waiting a very long time for this event. It would be a major travesty for this not to have happened, even if we're in the middle of a pandemic. This is one event that cannot be missed. Academics have been a very important and integral part of your life, but the National Junior Honor Society takes it to another level. You truly have to display the following traits to even be considered for the National Junior Honor Society: character, scholarship, service, citizenship. Everyone being recognized tonight has displayed these traits on a regular basis. You're being held to a higher standard, and some of you will be challenged to uphold one or more of these essential qualities. This is what I like most about the National Junior Honor Society. It doesn't just look at academics, but places an emphasis on the whole person and what that person can offer others. Everyone here is very proud of you, and you should all be proud of yourselves. Thank all of those who have helped you along the way, and make sure to continue to help others in need. At this time, I would like to introduce the Broadalbin-Perth Board of Education President, Mr. Stephen Syzdek.
On behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to congratulate you on your induction into the National Juggling Honor Society. What? NJHS stands for National Junior Honor Society? Well, you can imagine my embarrassment. My apologies. Let me start that again. On behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to congratulate you on your induction into the National Junior Honor Society. I know that this ceremony is a celebration of you and your hard work, but we cannot forget to recognize your parents, family, friends, and teachers, because they have all played a part in helping you become the dedicated, hardworking, driven, and caring young adults that you are today. I've been told that combined, you all participated in 112 community service events that benefited the Broadalbin-Perth community and communities all over the area. I know that every single one of you has at least a 90 grade point average. I also know that you've gone through a rigorous application process. To top it all off, you've done a lot of these things while dealing with a pandemic that is unlike anything we've dealt with in modern history. I know. We're all tired of talking about the pandemic and how it's changed the way we live. But here's the thing. I want you to think about the fact that you all had to demonstrate that you meet the 5 pillars of the NJHS without people being able to see what you are doing. We can measure the amount of community service, we know your grade point average, but things like leadership, citizenship, character, generally have to be seen to be evaluated. It was no small feat to make your leadership, citizenship, and character jump off the pages of your application. In fact, I would argue that given the additional challenges that you all had to face, you might be the most impressive group yet to be inducted into the National Junior Honor Society. Let's go back to the 5 pillars of the NJHS just for a minute. As you all know, the 5 pillars of the National Junior Honor Society are citizenship, scholarship, leadership, service, and character. I want you to close your eyes for a moment and imagine a big, beautiful building with those 5 pillars in front of it. Those 5 pillars bear the weight of the building and allow the building to reach ever higher. However, what many people don't notice is the space in between those pillars. The space where people meet and talk, wait, sometimes just sit and think. Good stuff happens in that space between the pillars. Good stuff like laughter, respect, learning, communicating, thinking, watching, and a whole bunch of other things. So while the pillars are important because they support the weight of your life, don't forget to take the time to use the space in between those pillars. By using the space in between the pillars, you will make your lives full and exciting. If you let the 5 pillars guide the way you live your lives, there is no doubt in my mind that they will support you and that you will achieve great things. In addition to focusing on the pillars, if you also focus on the good stuff in between the pillars, to me anyway, that will help you do something just as important, and that's being good, compassionate, and respectful people. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this wonderful ceremony, and again, congratulations on your induction into the National Junior Honor Society. I wish you all the best.
National Junior Honor Society is invitation only and a specific honor. It focuses on the 5 main pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, character, and citizenship, which are values that schools, communities, and our families share. Our officers will now share what it means to exemplify these 5 pillars.
Hi, I'm Brooke Taylor, and I represent scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning, a student willing to spend hours in reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should learn even when formal education has ended, for education only ends with the end of a life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
Service. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a substantive charge of each of our members. Character. Character is a force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character which guides one through life and, when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
Hi, I'm Rayleigh Taylor, and I represent citizenship, the obligations each member of our society faces to live up to the democratic ideals given to us by the founders of our country. The responsibilities each of us have to our home, community, our state, and our nations are many. As good citizens, we are bound to live up to the laws and guidelines which unite us as a civilized society. Good citizens work together to improve not only our lives, but the lives of all of our good fellow citizens. Good citizenship requires that we remain strong and vigilant in protecting the freedoms and rights that have been granted to us and preventing injustice from entering our lives. We, the members of our chapter, are called to live up to the high standards of citizenship from this day forward.
Good evening, new members, families, and friends. I'm Mrs. DiNatale, co-advisor of NJHS with Mrs. Jacarsuo. We're glad to have you here this evening to celebrate this momentous occasion. Although we're sad we're unable to be together to celebrate, we're very excited to induct this special group of students this evening. I've had the distinct pleasure of working with most of these students for 3 years or more, and they will always have a special place in my heart. I have also had the opportunity to come to know each and every one of these exceptional students and consider myself lucky and fortunate to have the opportunity to share this experience with them. This event marks the largest group of inductees to date, so you should all be proud to be making history tonight. As I name the newest members, we would expect you all to be celebrating exuberantly at home with lots of cheers and noise. Celebrate loudly and be proud. Without further ado, I would like to introduce you to our newest members in the Broadalbin-Perth chapter of the National Junior Honor Society. First, I would like to congratulate our honorary members who were selected for membership as 8th graders in the spring. Congratulations to Emily Green, Emily Jordan, and Braden Ward. And now it is my pleasure to introduce you to our newest members. Samantha Allen, Josie Arcuri, Giovanni Barboza, Miana Barboza, Isabella Bartman, Riley Brown, Peyton Carey, Gianna D'Ambrosio, Gabriella DeLuca, Anthony DiCaterino, Madison Dolly, Avery Drozd, Kyle Dunlap, Addison Eglin, Skylar Eglin, Jace Garrison, Jax Garrison, Nicholas Georgelis, Daniel Giamo, Jocelyn Ruitt, Shay Holloway, Marcy Hoteling, Sarah Kuchera, Alexis Lynn, Ryan Mikulski, Laurel Mitchell, Jake Morin, Amelia Murphy, Eric Mysick, Hannah Nolette, Devin Oakton, Isabella Oates, Colson Park, Macy Perry, Summer Perry, Ellie Peters, Hunter Pettit, William Rebar, Alexander Rogers, Molly Russum, Jack Samick, Jillian Sanford, Jillian Sassanella, Andrew Sadis, Addison Schatz, Emily Cease, Dane Skrikwitz, Kennedy Tucci, Lorelei Tucci, Lila Vaus, Emma Waterman, Kara Weaver, Alana Westerling. Mrs. Jacarsuo and I would like to congratulate and welcome all of our newest members. We know you're capable of great things and we're excited to see you shine.
Now it's time for the National Junior Honor Society Oath of Induction. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, citizenship, and character. Mrs. DiNatale and I would like to give you a warm welcome. We are so proud of you, all that you've accomplished. We're looking forward to working with you this year. We know that it's a unique year, but you will all rise to the occasion and be fabulous. We'd like to welcome the 2020 NJHS members.
In closing, to the students, please continue the positive path that you are taking. Continue to set goals for yourself and make sure to thank those who have helped you along the way. And I look forward to a time when we can celebrate all together. Congratulations again. Good night.